invited to a Mother's Day brunch. No images, people, please. Now, let's look at some good ones. This one has a nice eye-catching but professional look. Plenty of space for professional branding options. Ample white space, but not too much. Easy enough to read, plenty of room to elaborate. Something that can showcase all of your various skills and experiences. To access those good templates, check out the free and premium resume templates linked in my bio. Fixing the worst resume bullet points I've ever seen. Stock shelves becomes distributed 2,000 plus units of inventory per day, maintaining a high degree of accuracy to prevent sales interruptions. Provided customer service becomes delivered exceptional service to 200 plus customers per day, building brand loyalty by supporting wayfinding, product information, and purchase processing. Trained new employees becomes directed the strategic upskilling of incoming colleagues through the design and delivery of high-value training activities on a range of topics. For more resume writing resources, check out the link in my bio. Do not practice for your interviews before you go in. This is going to make you sound robotic and unnatural. False. You need to practice for your interviews. This will make you look prepared and not lost. The good news is it's not that hard to prepare. Here's what you do. Copy the responsibilities from the job posting. Paste them into Google Sheets like this. Then translate the responsibilities into questions using the Tell Us About a Time method. Then jot down some stories you can use to answer those questions, like this. Then you use that document to prepare, and you can refer to it again in an interview. For more tips, check out my free ebook, How to Prepare for Job Interviews. The following are absolutely unacceptable file names for your resume. And we could go on and on like this. So employers receive and save hundreds of resumes for each job that they post. They're not always going to be tied directly to your application, so it needs to be easily recognizable. So here's what you do. The formula for naming your resume file is name, then the word resume, then the year. That's it. Plain and simple. Like this video and follow me for more job search tips. And for more insight on how to get on the hiring manager's good side, check out my free ebook, Secrets for Online Job Seekers, linked in my bio. And remember, you deserve a job you love. Hiring managers will discriminate against you unless you make these 3 changes to your resume. Number 1, delete the years from your education. Bye-bye. 2, we have to get rid of any experience that's over 20 years old. So long. 3, absolutely no street address. Next time you apply to a job via email, say this in the email to get the hiring manager super excited to meet you. I am excited to submit my application for this job title position. After carefully comparing the responsibilities of this position to my own skills and interests, I jumped at the chance to apply. I believe my number of years experience in industry have prepared me with the skills and knowledge I need to thrive in this role. I have submitted my resume and cover letter, as well as mentioning some career highlights that are relevant to you here as well. Then list your 3 most impressive accomplishments. Here are some examples. Please let me know if there's any other information I can provide. I am more than willing to do whatever it takes to join your impressive team in this amazing position. For more job search scripts, check out my free ebook, 9 must-have email templates for your job search, linked in my bio. When you get offered a job interview, it matters what time slot you select. For 90% of people, there's a time slot that makes you most likely to get the job because the hiring panel is going to grow very attached to you in this time slot. So that option is the first available slot. This is going to make us the beneficiary of what's called the anchoring bias. Now there's an exception to this, and about 10% of people would benefit more from taking the last available slot. This is for you if you are the default candidate. So if you're an internal hire or you're a shoo-in to get the job, take the last available slot. To nail your next job interview, no matter when it is, check out my free ebook, How to Prepare for Job Interviews. If your resume looks like any of these, we are in trouble. So this one looks eye-catching at first, but these columns are made of text boxes, which means the ATS scanners are going to read it completely out of order. Yes, some countries do require a photo of your face, but no countries require a photo of the back of your head. Is this a resume, or have I been cordially invited to Kathy's afternoon garden party? No floral print, please. And here we have the Super Snooze Fest. 0 effort on resume presentation makes me believe you'll put in 0 effort in the job. Now let's look at some good ones. This one is eye-catching, but with a nice professional look. Lots of space for professional branding to let your skills really pop. columns, but using the proper Microsoft columns function so an ATS can read them, a simple design with a splash of color, space to showcase your experience and your skills. For access to those good templates, check out the free and premium resume templates linked in my bio. Do not include any of this in your resume. Number 1 is basic technology such as Microsoft Word, Outlook, email, Zoom. Everyone knows this stuff already. Number 2 is soft skills or traits like hardworking, team player, communication skills. Anyone can say this, it adds 0 value. 3, references available upon request. Duh. 4, any experience from the 1900s. 5, your exact address. They will Google Street View your house. We don't want them to do that. And number 6, a photo. Yes, even if you're good looking. More resume resources available in my bio. Stop scrolling if you hate writing cover letters. So hiring managers, they don't read everyone's cover letter. But they will use them as a tiebreaker if they have multiple strong candidates for these reasons. So you do need one, but don't worry, I wrote yours for you. So here it is. You can use this opening paragraph here word for word. Pop in like your 4 or 5 best bullet points here. And then again, just use this closing paragraph word for word. Check out my mega resume and cover letter bundle for this template, matching resume templates, and guides and examples on how to fill all these things out quickly and perfectly. If you have an objective statement in your resume, you are not going to get hired. Traditional objective statements are all about what you want, and the employer does not care. They want to know how you can help them. So if you want an objective statement, you need an objective statement that shows them how you're going to help them achieve their goals. And here's the script for that. Aiming to support long-term and sustainable growth at company name by building a highly effective team and streamlining key processes to save time and expenses. Targeting a long and impactful tenure, leveraging extensive expertise in industry to drive high-impact strategy and effective operations. Committed to lifelong learning and contributing to team success. And for more resume help, check out my ultimate resume and cover letter bundles. You don't have to write your professional summary anymore. I've got the formula here. This is so effective. I've been testing this for years. We're going to call ourselves high performing. We're going to say what we do. We're going to give our passion for the industry we work in. How many years experience do we have? And then list off a few of our skills. And then the last 2 sentences are just high demand skills that every hiring manager wants to see. You can use this word for word, and for everything you need to land a new job, check out my new super bundle. Career coaches are lying to you. You do not need a new resume for every job you apply to. You can perfectly tailor your resume to every job you apply to in just a couple minutes using the micro changes strategy. Here's how you do it. First, in your areas of expertise or key skills section, we're going to substitute these out with the key skills in the job that we're applying to. If you're using a career highlights section, which I recommend, make sure these are 3 important skills that are related to the job you're applying to.